This race could literally change the future of tyres.
So we are on the track which is for today.
Rolling resistance is the friction of the tyre against the road. In this race, the car that stops first loses.
So we have the two cars side by side. We have put the cruise control. We are at 31 km/h. So here we are, neutral gear. I'm cutting the engine off, and we just wait.
For a normal passenger car tire, for example, the rolling resistance of the tires can consume 20% of the energy required to operate the vehicle.
The white car is testing a new tyre designed to lower rolling resistance.
Here we are. We have stopped now.
It's a significant victory.
Essentially, 1 fill-up in 5 for fuel is due to overcoming just to make the tires roll. And on a heavy-duty truck, it's even more significant, 30%.
They know because they race trucks too. The blue cab truck is using tyres with lower rolling resistance. Both drivers shift into neutral and wait. The race is on. It's a convincing and important win.
So the tires keeps a part of the energy. So our work is to minimize that energy losses. We do that through new materials with less losses.
Most tyres Michelin makes emphasize lower rolling resistance.
The next step is we're going to have the tire to rest for a while, even in a temperature control room. And then the final step is going to be the curing. So curing, then again resting, final control, and be ready to go.
Time and temperature inside the mold vary on how big a tyre they make. Some of them are very big.
The mold is several sectors, we say, or pieces of steel, which are engraved with information about your tire. And then that's where the tread pattern is designed, and you will get the shape of your tread pattern.
Michelin ships its tyres all over the world for all sorts of vehicles.
process is the same all over the world. So Michelin tires made in Clermont-Ferrand, France, in China, in North America, you will get exactly the same quality and the same performance.
One of Michelin's highest performance tyres is for one of the fastest production cars in the world. The Bugatti Veyron Super Sport. Its tyres are capable of sustained high speeds of over 400 kilometers an hour.
Everything here will be made based on laser, very, very precise rotation.
The process Michelin uses to make a Bugatti tyre is a bit different than the one they use to make a regular car tyre. Regular car tyres use more machines supervised by workers.
When we talk about innovation, when we talk about technology, you know, this is the proof here. It's much more technological than we think. That's a tire for an Airbus aircraft. That tire is capable of incredible things. And what's interesting here is that in one piece, you have almost the capability of a NASCAR or Formula One tire, because it needs to roll pretty much 200 miles per hour when you land. It needs to carry several hundred tons because you've got your aircraft, the passengers, the load, and you need to resist for temperature variation between -50°F and roughly 100. When you land and you've got the contact with the ground, boom, you've got great increase of temperature. Like every other tire, it's round and black.
Michelin's bottom line is performance.
You can increase the performances of the car in a very, very large way with the tire. Enter on the track, the name is the number 1. The track is 8 kilometer length.
This track is for testing high-speed maneuvering.
I control 3 parameters. Okay, the speed of the car, the steering speed, very fast. Now we are at 230, 240. Okay, we are at 250. And I do some lane change like this.
Lane changes let the test driver compare one tyre design against another.
When I compare 2 tires, I will do exactly the same maneuver on the same place.
Lane changes like this could get you arrested in the real world. But they push the tyres even harder. Michelin wants to rule the tyre industry. So when they take high-performance cars into full race mode against fellow tyre makers, Michelin wants to win.
There's been a lot of competition recently with our high-performance tires. The high-performance requirements are very specific. However, there will be learning from those programs for the regular vehicle.
On regular cars, some people never check the air in their tyres. But here, they do it before every test. Each tyre is designed to provide its maximum performance at a specific tyre pressure.
This is a braking test on dry ground with identical vehicles, but with different tyre pressures.
For this test, the silver car has overinflated tyres. The dark grey car's tyres have the right amount of air.
So the distance between the two vehicles is almost a vehicle length.
A difference that could mean a safe emergency stop. Or a disaster. On this test, it looks like a disaster could happen any moment. Watch the rear tyres.
We can play here on the tracks, but not on the road. This track is wet. It's polished concrete, very slippery.
The truck with the blue cap has different test tyres that work better on wet ground.
Just in front of us, you have the first truck, which is losing control.
It keeps sliding. Both drivers maintain the same engine speed. But the blue cab truck doesn't slide.
Now it's very easy. If you look at my colleague with the first truck, he's working hard. And for me, I can drive only with one hand.
The better tyres are winning.
You see, we can go much faster than him.
Michelin doesn't wait for rain to test its tyres in the water. Sprinkler systems create anything from a drizzle to a downpour. And then things get crazy. Fast.
If you hear the bullet,